Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I knew playing her. I played her at Wimbledon. It was a tough 3-set battle, so I knew it was going to be another tough battle today. And those set points, I was just saying, get the ball in the court. I got lucky. She double faulted on one of them, so that was a little bit of luck. But other than that, I'm super happy with my performance today, and I know the next match will be tough, but I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, thank you very much. Questions, name and affiliation, please. Yes.
Hi, Tom Hamilton from ESPN. In that first set, there was a serve you pinged down, which was 128 miles an hour, which I think is the third quickest ever at the US Open. Do you, like, when you hit a serve like that, do you realise like how sweet you've hit it, and also do you think you can go quicker than that? Is that the target one day? I mean, it looks remarkable.
Well, I'm not. I don't think I don't know. I'm not going for the fastest serve, to be honest. Like I say, I just sometimes I said go hard body, and I did see the serve clock afterwards, and I did see that I said 128, and I looked at it and I was like, whoa. I don't know how that happened. It didn't feel like I hit it that hard, because sometimes I feel like when you try to hit the serve hard, I mean, it still goes fast, but not like that was not supposed to be that hard. And I kind of looked at her after, and I hit like a couple good serves that game, like in the 120s, and she was just like laughing at her box, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on either.
Brian, did you have?
Yeah.
So did you use an essay? Okay, thank you very much. Brian,
Brian Mahoney, Associated Press. You had said you were going to wait to see what time you were out tomorrow to decide on your plans tonight. Doesn't look like you're too early. You're going to stay. And I was curious, who makes the decision? Is that entirely up to you to say?
Yeah, it's entirely up to me.
Doesn't give you like a time that you're allowed to stay until?
No, they know I'm pretty responsible, and I don't need I'm young. I'm 18, but my parents never, or my team never policed me. Usually they know, I know what I need for myself, but I don't know, I won't be live like the whole match. I won't be watching it live because I'll be getting treatment, so I'll be watching on TV here on site. Then maybe at the end, if it's not too late, I'll catch the end of it. But like I said, I have doubles tomorrow, so if it goes 3 sets, then I probably won't be staying to the end. Unfortunately, I would love to, but that's the problem when you have to play and when you like tennis as a fan too. You gotta balance the two.
Hey, Coco, Meredith Cash from Insider. You mentioned something on Monday about how you don't like to read about yourself or hear your voice back. I wonder how that relates to your use of social media during tournaments and how that impacts your headspace as you go through a tournament like this.
Yeah, I have screen time on my phone to control myself, I guess, because it's easy to get sucked into it, and not so much that I don't think that usually when I lose, I get bad comments, but that doesn't really affect me. But just I wanted to, like I said, need to live more in real life and not online. And I feel like for a lot of my life, like being homeschooled and doing a lot of things alone, traveling on tour alone, I realized like I wasn't really. I was always in my room by myself because I like being by myself. I was like, I need to go outside. So, what was it, Monday? Yesterday, I went on to walk around Central Park, and it was nice. And I'm just trying to be more in real life and learn more about myself, because I feel like when you are online, you're learning about a version of yourself that isn't attainable. So I'm trying to learn more about a real version of myself.
Okay. Willie.
Willie Weinbaum from ESPN. Congratulations.
Thanks.
When you face Madison Keys next, what thoughts will you give to the match that you had against her in February, which was a tough 3-setter that she won? And what do you think the challenge will be to face her this time?
Yeah, definitely. I think the challenge would be just being aggressive. I mean, she's an aggressive player, so I feel like I need to take my chances when I can. And I learned a lot from that match. I feel like that match, in the beginning of the year, I feel like in general just wasn't in a good headspace, and I wasn't confident in my tennis, but I feel like now I'm really confident in my tennis, and I feel like that can might change the outcome of the match, maybe not, but at least I can say win or lose, like I'm going to be playing confident in my tennis and being satisfied with I hope satisfied with how I'm playing. Can't look into the future, but I think I'm in a much different headspace now, so maybe the result might be different, at least I hope so.
Follow-up? It's 6 months later. What has given you that much more confidence?
Well, I think my serve is a lot better. I'm winning a lot of first serve points. Forehand has improved a lot. Return has improved. And also just my mentality on the court today. Down love 30, 5-3. Definitely could have threw it in a can and got ready for the third set. Same at 15-40, but I didn't. And I think that shows growth. I feel like in the past, those are games that I would have lost. And yeah, it's about learning. And I think I'm learning.
Great question. Court, go ahead.
We'll go, Courtney Nguyen, WTA. Speaking of that Love 30 game, obviously you played like 4 perfect points to dig out of that. They were aggressive points. Then as you tried to kind of continue through the set, it seemed like you were kind of going back and forth between whether or not you want to be aggressive or whether or not you want to drop back.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about kind of your analysis as you're going through that? How do you decide how you want to play in that situation?
I think it's all about momentum, and I think in some parts of the match I was being too aggressive. Like I think it was 15-30 at the 3-all game maybe, or 4-3. I don't know. The game I could have gone up 5-3 in the second, or 5-2 or something. And I think I went for a backhand and I missed. And I was like, I probably shouldn't have gone for that. And so it's all about finding the balance. And, Gabby, she's an aggressive player. So sometimes it's not on purpose being passive. Sometimes she just hits the ball really well. So I have to just play defense. But it's all about finding the balance, because there was parts of the match that I was too passive and I was getting pushed all around the court. So I might just remember that point. I was like, well, I'm just going to go down ripping, because at least I can set a statement for the third set that I'm not going to just keep pushing the ball on the court, because I don't like to play that way. My team doesn't like me to play that way. So I like to be aggressive, and that's kind of my identity when it comes to my tennis.